They look like tiny miracles in a bottle. Colorful capsules lined up neatly in your cabinet. Labels promising stronger bones, more energy, better immunity, radiant skin. You pop them every morning, believing you're doing something good for your body. But here's the shocker. The healthiest people, the ones living the longest, with the fewest chronic diseases, often don't touch vitamin pills at all. In fact, many top researchers, elite athletes, and long-living communities actively avoid them. Why? Let's find out. And it's probably not what you think. The vitamin industry's beautiful illusion. Let's start with a simple truth. The global supplement industry is worth over $170 billion. And it's built on one idea, that taking extra vitamins will make you healthier. But research shows a darker picture. Multiple large-scale studies have found that most vitamin supplements do absolutely nothing to reduce your risk of chronic disease. Some might even increase your risk. A major meta-analysis published in the Annals of Internal Medicine reviewed over 27 clinical trials. The conclusion? Supplemental multivitamins and minerals have no consistent benefit for the prevention of cardiovascular disease, cancer, or all-cause mortality. None. Zero. Nada. So why do we keep buying them? Because we've been sold a beautiful illusion. One where popping a pill is easier than changing your diet, lifestyle, or mindset. The overdose problem. When more becomes dangerous, let's be clear. Vitamins themselves are not the enemy. Your body needs them, desperately. But only in the right amounts, and in the right forms. Here's where it gets dangerous. Unlike prescription drugs, many supplements aren't tightly regulated. That means, you might be getting too much of a vitamin and the label might not match what's actually inside. Some combinations could harm your body over time. Take vitamin A, for example. Your body stores it in fat. So if you take too much, it builds up, and becomes toxic. Symptoms can range from nausea to liver damage, even hair loss and bone fractures. Vitamin E? High doses have been linked to an increased risk of prostate cancer. Vitamin B6? Over time, too much can cause nerve damage. And iron? Excessive intake is strongly associated with oxidative stress, which accelerates aging and inflammation. These are not rare horror stories. They're happening silently, to millions. Why food-based nutrients are superior? Ask any nutrition scientist. When it comes to nutrients, food beats pills. Every single time. Why? Because nature designed foods to work in complex harmony. When you eat spinach, you're not just getting iron, you're also getting fiber, magnesium, folate, and countless plant compounds. These work together to help your body absorb and use nutrients effectively. That's called bioavailability, and it's a game changer. For instance, vitamin C in oranges is absorbed better than synthetic vitamin C in tablets. Calcium from leafy greens comes packaged with vitamin K, which helps direct calcium to bones, not arteries. Phytochemicals in berries enhance antioxidant activity beyond what isolated vitamin E could ever do. Now compare that to popping a multivitamin. You're getting isolated compounds, often in unnatural forms, and in doses your body isn't meant to handle. No wonder your body reacts poorly. The blue zone's secret. Let's look at people who are actually thriving, the ones in the famous blue zones. These are places like Okinawa, Japan Ikaria, Greece Nicoya, Costa Rica Loma Linda, California Sardinia, Italy. These communities have more centenarians, people over 100, than anywhere else on Earth. Their secret? Not supplements. Not protein powders. Not magic pills. Instead, they focus on whole, plant-rich diets, daily physical movement, strong social bonds, spiritual purpose, and yes, natural sources of nutrients. In Okinawa, they eat sweet potatoes, seaweed, and bitter melon, packed with antioxidants and natural vitamins. In Sardinia, it's lentils, whole grains, and red wine, in moderation, rich in polyphenols. None of these communities rely on multivitamin bottles. And yet their health outcomes put the rest of the world to shame. The psychological trap of the health halo. there's something called the health halo effect. It's when people think, I took my vitamin, so I can skip the salad, or, I'm covered, no need to worry. Dangerous thinking. Because the illusion of action often prevents real action. You might believe that pill is protecting you, but deep down, your lifestyle choices remain the same, or even worse. Studies show that people who regularly take supplements are more likely to engage in risky health behaviors, like eating processed food, skipping exercise, smoking, occasionally getting less sleep. Why? Because they feel safe, falsely protected by a daily ritual. But health doesn't come from pills. It comes from habits. When supplements do make sense, now let's be fair. There are situations where supplements are essential. Here are the big ones. Pregnancy, folic acid is crucial for fetal development. Vitamin D deficiency, especially in northern climates with little sunlight. B12 for vegans, since it's mostly found in animal products. Medical conditions, like Crohn's disease or certain surgeries that impair absorption. But even then, supplements should be used with medical guidance, proper testing, and quality control. The problem isn't the existence of supplements, it's the overuse, misuse, and blind trust in them. How the healthiest people really do it. So how do the healthiest people in the world stay so well, without bottles full of pills? Here's what they do differently. They prioritize food first. They eat colorful, seasonal, whole foods, not just for calories, but for nutrition. They move daily. Walking, gardening, climbing stairs. Movement enhances nutrient absorption and circulation. They sleep deeply. Sleep regulates hormones that control how nutrients are processed. They stress less. Chronic stress depletes key vitamins like B and C. Managing stress is better than taking them in a pill. They connect with others. Strong social ties are a powerful buffer against illness. No supplement can replicate that. They avoid unnecessary pills. They listen to their body, get regular checkups, and only supplement when it's clinically indicated. And most importantly, they trust nature, not marketing. Final thoughts: you don't need a drawer full of supplements to be healthy. You need a lifestyle that supports your body, day in and day out. Start with your plate. Eat the rainbow. Cook with love. Move your body. Breathe deeply. Laugh often. And if you ever do take a supplement, know why you're taking it, and whether your body truly needs it. Because in the end, true health isn't found in a bottle. It's found in the way you live. If you found this eye-opening, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to Human Health Hub for more powerful health truths backed by science and wisdom. Your future self will thank you.